This week on Ashy Binds Raw.
I have the callbacks for Ashy and Friends, a event called the Baby Shower.
I haven't been on set, I don't know what's going on. This is the new colours that I'm dropping in a couple of weeks, so I'm very excited. Do I really want to run?
Welcome back to this week's episode of Raw. Happy belated Easter. I hope you guys had an amazing, safe weekend. So this week on Raw, we have a couple of fun things, including the auditions for Ashy and Friends. I had my bestie Shez up for it, and it was so much fun to be on that side, not doing the actual auditioning, because it'd be so nerve-wracking. But the auditions were in two stages. So one had no costumes and the second lot had costumes. We can't actually show you the costumes just yet, but you guys get to see a little bit of behind the scenes with what happens with the auditions.
And we just at a dance studio, we have the callbacks for Ashy and Friends. So we've got the hosts and also all the people that we need in the costumes. So there was a Wednesday and a Sunday audition. I only came to the Sunday one. But so I haven't seen the girls on Wednesday, but I'm really excited because Sunday there was a lot of talent. So it's really hard to choose who's right for the role, but we're really gonna see who steps up today and put a bit of pressure on them to see who crumbles when they're nervous or when there's a lot of people up here. So it's gonna be interesting, but I'm excited.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of talent, and then what they looked like dancing in and out of costumes was so different. And ones that I didn't have on my yes, put them in costumes, were in my yes. Wow. So we've cut it down, we've chosen our characters, we're just onto the last one.
Now, has anyone seen Ashy? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear.
Well, it is nothing to me.
Okay, I even made her this special card.
I promise I'll have something you really love. Close your eyes.
Yeah, she's a winner.
Yeah, could you come back for us?
How did you feel with your audition just then?
I felt last week, the first
Wednesday,
one. Yeah. No, I was happy with that one.
Yeah. Be honest, it's all good.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best one today. I know I can do better.
Yeah.
But
So how would you feel if we told you you got the role?
I'd be really happy.
You got the role.
Congratulations.
Yeah, let's go.
Exciting. Well done, you did so well.
Especially what you're going through this week. We can just see in you, and you've just got the perfect energy for the kids. Like even I was thinking of Taj, it's like you'd be most warm to you. So you did awesome. And if that's not a bad week, I can't wait to see you up there on stage rocking it. Well done.
We're just down at Burleigh having a girly catch up when Shez comes up, so thought I'd make a bit of a, celebration, because it's nice to celebrate your friends, and we have such an amazing group of friends, so it's really beautiful down here. Into the shop, got Taj so much cute stuff in Culture Kings.
Oh really?
Oh my god, Sammy, the guy who works there, you would be.
Is he a Kiwi? Is he black?
Yeah, he's dark. Pretty short, but
Even I was like, I think I might have had a conversation with him.
he looks young.
Did you hold a conversation? Did you talk? You followed me around the shop.
It's dancing.
So were you?
Yeah, I was like,
Looked straight at Sammy and I was like, did you want to join her? They were like running with their surfboards and just like this. And I was like,
Sammy's like,
hello? And then I looked back and he was still looking and I was like, and then you've got a strawberry.
were you like this?
like what?
Perfect.
Yeah, I was like, right.
You do the longest?
Yeah,
18 years old.
10 years.
I was at job giving out flyers for nightclubs.
Oh, Sunday.
We just went in Sunday.
How are you doing that?
But then
We
she
knew we
worked
were
up
good
to
friends
the-
from then on.
She went behind the bar and I'd do the bikini comps at night.
We're all around the same time.
4 minutes. The
Bikini challenge.
And did you win that one, Jess?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
I wasn't sure if it was you or someone else.
Well, I did come in a time.
And then we started the round after. Did you win one?
Did you win one, Grady?
No, that was me. That was Sammy. Sorry, that was Sammy. I won.
Grady.
I won in life. I won for friends. But yeah, crazy how we all went through there.
Back now.
Setting foot in a nightclub, we're like, we used to do concerts like every Friday, Saturday night.
Wow.
I was moral support on
Johnny always beat me.
And I'd be like, she's got the biggest cheer, so she should win.
I always did have the biggest cheer. Steve used to drag himself out of it. Can't believe he used to do that.
Yeah.
He's one of the only boyfriends there, like
Wow.
midnight, just in the
Oh,
crowd
yeah.
by himself,
Wow.
cheering
That's
away.
cute.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
That's so hard because
He's
there's
so
a man
supportive.
at the front, like, they're staring at us, screaming, and he's just sitting there, like,
Yeah.
that's
my
my
girl.
girl.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah.
See how you go.
Do the splits on the stage, and gets me every time.
Signature trick.
Yeah.
No, when he used to blow the glitter and then everyone did it.
Yeah, that was another party trick. And what's some chocolate coated strawberry? We were all home and Scooby started going crazy and we all got up.
That was terrifying.
And then we found out the next day that 3 houses around our street had been robbed. So someone was definitely there.
Scooby was psycho,
Psycho.
like never seen him before. He came up to our bedroom, down, up, like telling us come down.
And then
so Eric got up and Steve was still asleep. And
No, Steve came out, but Maddie came out with a golf club.
then, yeah, Maddie
Steve and
came
Eric.
down.
Eric was upstairs, Steve was down, and then Maddie.
Oh, I thought
He was the only guy that went forward. Eric stayed upstairs, Steve stayed behind me. He would be like, yeah. Natalie wanted something to train as well. That's our little picnic done and dusted. That was lovely to catch up with all the girls. So today I have been asked to speak at a event called the Baby Shower. It's probably Australia's biggest baby shower. There's going to be 50 pregnant mummy-to-bees. My good friend Kylie Camps, who is a sleep coach, it is her event. So today I'm going to go and have a real mum talk, talking about things that I kind of wish mums had spoken to me about before becoming a parent, and just have a bit of fun and connect with these beautiful women. I'm actually quite nervous today, so if I talk too fast, excuse me. It's so different to a fitness event when I walk out and there's thousands of girls screaming. It's like a rock concert and I'm just like, woo! I love being a mum, and congratulations to all of you here for falling pregnant. You're about to embark on the most amazing journey. So today's talk, I wanted to talk about my experience with birth, breastfeeding and becoming a mum. I was one of those people that was scrolling social media, looking at all these cute photos with these babies and their mums looking amazing, thinking that my baby would just sit in a bouncer all day and I would continue on my life. And boy, did I get a rude shock. We must think that and I felt like it, that we're failing if our baby's crying or that we're not doing something good enough. But anyways, I was actually overdue, so 40 weeks and 4 days, and I went to my acupuncturist and she said, you need to have sex. You need to go home and have sex. I was like, okay. So 20 minutes later, my contractions started. So if anyone's overdue, definitely try it. My labour time was 23 hours. I did 9 hours without any drugs, and then after that I was just had enough. So that's a bit of advice too. It's amazing to have a birth plan, but please be open to whatever happens as long as your baby comes out healthy and you are as calm as you can be. That's the most important thing. So I had an epidural and that was like heaven on earth. And then at 7:30 in the morning it was time to start pushing, and I pushed for 2 hours. It was the hardest workout of my life. I literally couldn't move for 3 days after. All my muscles were so sore. I didn't really listen to the midwife, so definitely listen to them when they tell you how to breathe. That's another thing too, with your hospital bag, pack lots of those ugly pads and lots of those big ugly underwear because you need a lot. It is a whole new life, honestly, it really is. Anyone who has kids, how much does your life change? And for the better. It is the best thing that you will ever do. Nothing compares to having a baby and the love you feel. It's so beautiful, but it doesn't mean that it's not hard and there's not frustrating times throughout that motherhood journey. So physically and emotionally, expect to have moments where you do feel down, and you've spoken about the depression that can come after, but also I do believe a lot of it is, like Kylie said, from lack of sleep. And Kylie has spoken about the sleep, but the sleep for me, I am a totally different person if I don't get sleep. I emotionally am just a mess. I'm snappy at my partner. I can't concentrate at work. And for me too, like, after birth, I didn't get 6 months maternity leave. I had to jump straight back into work because there's only one Ashy Bynes that can do certain roles. So I didn't even get that like rest period. Yeah, and I remember it 2 weeks after the broken sleep ring, Kylie being like, I can't do this. Oh my God, I need to sleep train now. And she was like, no, just enjoy the skin on skin. He needs that right now, and just focus on the feeding. And that's what you girls really need to do, is just breathe through that process, because it's not going to last forever. It just is a moment, and there's a lot of tough moments, but breathe through it. But as soon as you can, I think I started sleep training, it must have been between 8 and 12 weeks. I always had the same nighttime routine. It was boo, bath, bed, and he still has that now. But then I think it was between 8 and 12 weeks I started Kylie's program, and from 4 months onward, from now until 18 months, he has not woken up once during the night where I've had to get up. He's made a couple of noises here and there, but he has slept all the way through. He still has 2 sleeps during the day. He knows bed, like after his bottle now, he reaches for the cot. He's such an amazing sleep, and I really do put that down to Kylie's program. My best friend at the time, Gretchen, which some of you may know, she had little Zahara 3 months before I had Taj. And she was bouncing Zahara on a medicine ball for like up to an hour to 2 hours a night to get her to sleep. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you poor thing. And it was so hard on her relationship. She dreaded the nights, like she would literally be anxious for nighttime when it comes to sleep. And then when she'd wake up during the night, she would have to do that again, because that's what Zahara was used to. And then finally at 7 months, after me telling her a couple of months, you need to get Kylie's program, you need to get Kylie's program, you need to get Kylie's program. She got Kylie's program, and 3 weeks later, she's been an amazing sleeper ever since.
Ashley was saying, feeling overwhelmed. You've got to remember that when you bring this baby home, when you have your little one, you are only as old as a mother as your little one. So, you know, cut yourself some slack. You're not going to know everything. It's going to take you time to feel like you are the expert of your own baby. And it's the same for dads. They might struggle at first, you know, they might have only been a dad for a week.
Definitely, it's just as hard for them, and that's something that I didn't know at the start, and it caused problems with me and Steve. And if I was to go and do it again, I would definitely do things a lot differently and think about the way I spoke to him and the tone that I used and the way I communicated with him, because your relationship is so important. You guys are in love and you've created this beautiful human, and you want to be the best role models you can be for your little ones as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So just finished having my little talk at the baby shower. It was so nice. I felt almost so connected with all of the women in the room, because I could really make eye contact and I could feel how open they were to what I was saying. Yeah, if anyone's watching that came, thank you so much for coming, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this.
That was seriously an amazing, beautiful event that I was so stoked that I could be a part of. When Kylie first asked me to speak at the event, I first of all got nervous, because I always get nervous speaking in front of crowds. It's something I love with my squad events, but I suppose that's me. That's exercising. It's just me. But speaking about sleep and motherhood, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I absolutely adore Kylie. She's changed my life and helped Taj so much that I really wanted to speak out about my experience, because I know when I'm trying to learn about something, I always prefer, instead of reading a book, I prefer to go to someone that's had a real life experience. They've got a real story and they can talk about the ups and downs and the challenges. That's what I connect with. And I find that's what a lot of you connect with me, because I don't know, it's just more relatable knowing that someone's gone through what you've gone through and you've seen them come out the other side. And when I was pregnant, there was so many mums that were like, oh, Ash, say goodbye to your sleep. You won't be able to work. You won't be socializing with your friends. You'll be so exhausted 24/7. And I'm not saying I'm not exhausted. I do get exhausted, but I would be 10 times more exhausted if I didn't go to Kylie and have her help and her programs to teach little Taj how to sleep well. And the way she teaches little babies to sleep is so gentle and so kind that it's like, easier on a mother to teach them. And I feel like sleep, it's the foundation for everything. I don't function. I'm emotionally like reactive and I feel like I crave more sugar. I'm just not even myself when I haven't had good sleep. And I also feel like sleep's kind of like anything, that it's a skill that we need to learn how to do, and starting them out young, we're setting them up for really good habits. And when we sleep, that's when our brain develops, that's when our body rests, our muscles repair, and little babies are taking on so much every single day. They need that downtime to get into that deep sleep. So yeah, it's seeing how easy it was to teach Taj how to sleep and to not have to be exhausted and getting up 5 times a night. It's been awesome, and I cannot recommend Kylie enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little behind the scenes of the event. It was just awesome. And if you are struggling with sleep, then Kylie is just the best. Her programs are amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to Kittens in the Kitchen. Hope you guys have enjoyed the last couple of episodes. Got loads of exciting meals coming to you.
Yes. We're getting loads of good feedback
I know,
as well.
which is
like,
awesome.
All through Instagram.
We're just like,
Yep.
But one thing a lot of you are asking is for more breakfast ideas, and I kind of was looking back at the videos going, we don't really have a lot.
No, we don't.
So that's what we're doing today, and it's so easy, it's so simple. It provides good fats, carbohydrates, protein. Your husband's gonna love it, we love it, and it's really easy, which is great.
Sets you up for the whole day.
Obviously all natural as well. So basically it's scrambled eggs with salmon, and it's actually from the Squad app. So I love using the recipes in here because they're created by a chef that obviously is all about clean living, clean and healthy living, and the preparation and the whole time, it takes like 10 minutes. So people that say they don't have time, you'll have time for this.
Yeah, it's super easy.
So it's called the Smoked Salmon Scramble. It's on the Squad app. So we're just going to take you through like a normal Kittens in the Kitchen. But if you are wanting actual written down directions, then just go to your Squad app and you can get it all there. So what you need, we've chosen the Bergen bread. This is both of our favourite bread. Get
Love
it
it.
from Coles or Woolworths. We just find it doesn't bloat us. It's really light. It's got lots of seeds and grains, and it's high in fibre. It's really easy to digest, and it just tastes really good. We've got 3 eggs. We're going to use 2 egg whites to 1 full egg. We've got some capers. They're quite like salty and vinegary. They just add a bit more flavour. I really, really like them. We've got our almond milk, salt and pepper, eggs, and some coconut oil to put in the pan. Oh, and of course
and
our
salmon.
salmon. And I almost forgot, we've got dill here as well.
I was hoping you might forget.
She hates dill.
Not keen on the dill.
I don't mind dill, but it's in the recipe, it's optional, and I find it adds a little bit more flavour, but you don't have to have it in there.
Thank you, you're a dill.
Dill life, hashtag. Okay, so we'll get started. Do you want to put a bit of toast in
Sure can.
the toaster, and I'll get started with the eggs. So remember, it's 2 egg whites. So just crack it, keep the yolk. I'll give it to Scooby. Yolk is actually really, really good for dogs' coats. Good boy. When you're cracking your eggs, don't do what I've done and put shell into your bowl.
No.
Oh, that's a full egg. Oopsie. So I'm just gonna scoop the shell out.
Scoop the shell out. I'm just going to add 1 more piece of toast because I only did 1 for me.
Oh. I find it's best too to make sure that you have a non-stick pan. Otherwise, it just makes it so much harder to cook eggs. So I'm just going to whisk this up. Do you want to chop up the salmon into small little pieces? Let me just get out my app. So we add our almond milk. You can use whatever milk you like, but I've chosen almond milk. It says soy in the recipe. I'm quite different to a lot of people in the health industry. I don't like soy. I find it very, very processed. It bloats. Majority of people I know, it's just not a choice of milk that I would ever have. Each to their own though, so if you like soy, whatever floats your boat. Haven't said that in a while.
Haven't. I'm proud of you for getting it in there.
Thank you. Also our capers, we're gonna chuck in there as well. We're gonna add our salmon in here as well, and then pop it all into the fry pan. So mix it all together. Steve likes his salmon raw, but me and Gretty don't. We like to cook it. So as you can see, that's all of our ingredients in there. Now I'm gonna pop it in the fry pan and cook her up. So we're just gonna put our fry pan on a nice low heat. You don't want it too hot that it burns really quickly. Add just a little bit of coconut oil to your pan, not too much. Wait until my pan's heated up a little bit before I put the eggs in.
Toast is ready to roll. Yes, this is a secret to toasting.
Do you want to share it? That's the actual question.
I actually hate burnt toast. Like if it's burnt, I won't eat it.
I overcooked toast one time for Zahara, and Gretty was like, oh no, she won't be eating that. And I was like,
Okay, another bit of toast in.
So I always have it really low, and then I also like to flip it. Eric always hassles me because I'll always like flip it halfway, and he's like, why don't you just put it in and let it do its whole course? But I like to flip it and then put it down again. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pour this in now. And let it cook away. So just let it cook around, and then we'll just stir it around until it's a nice big scramble. The great thing with scrambled eggs is you don't have to make it look pretty when you're trying to do an omelette and you're trying to flip it.
It's very true.
It sometimes turns out really tragic and it just ends up being scrambled. So with scramble, you don't have to worry, you're just mixing it all together, and then you can decide when it's cooked enough for you.
Yeah.
If I was cooking this for Steve, he doesn't like his salmon or eggs completely cooked, whereas for me, I like it almost overcooked. I don't like any runny bits with my eggs. I like my salmon to be cooked. So another thing that you can add in here too, which I haven't done today and it's not in the recipe, is onion. I love onion in everything. I just find it adds that little bit more flavour.
Yeah.
So that's literally probably a minute or two in the fry pan and we're pretty much done. We'll bring that over. I know you like to put avocado as a spread sometime, and I've got a coconut oil spread that I can put on sometime. But sometimes I don't even feel like it needs anything.
Yeah.
I've got so much flavour in the eggs and everything, so I'm just going to pop that on top.
Especially with the capers.
In there. And we're going to add some salt and pepper to the top of mine. This will take mine. Take yours.
You can add your dill.
I'll add my dill. Thank you very much. And there you go. I was about to get out a knife and fork, but they're all in my dishwasher. We'll be eating with our hands.
Delicious.
There you go. Delicious. If you were to prep and chop everything up, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you are in a rush, then this is a perfect meal for you. So enjoy. Enjoy. This year, as you would have noticed, we aren't having kittens in the kitchen in every single episode because we're traveling so much that we don't actually get a lot of time to film, and we're away eating as well. So it sucks when I get these messages because girls are like, oh, please put in more kittens in the kitchen. We want more recipes. I need more help with my family or my friends, more healthy alternatives. And I just want to cater to all of you. But that's one of the best things about our squad apps is because you get a free daily recipe every single day. Like every day there's something new that you can try, which is just awesome. So with this week's episode, we actually cooked one of the recipes from the app. It took us less than 10 minutes. It's full of protein, carbs, healthy fats. It's so delicious, so easy, and you get these every single day, which is just awesome. So for those girls feeling like they need more ideas and more help, then come and be a part of my squad. I keep saying it, but everything's there to help and assist you in living a healthy lifestyle, making it easy, fun, and delicious. We are down at a little shop in Burleigh. I might get you to put it on the screen because I forget what it's called, but Gretty and I have been driving past here for a couple of times going, we have to go in there. The stuff in here looks amazing. It's really boho. So we're actually here for Gretty Rose label, but we're waiting for the stock to arrive for Gretty's shop. So we thought we'd jump in some toned. Yay. And get some pickies because this is the new colours that I'm dropping in a couple of weeks. So I'm very excited. I love the khaki. It's so nice. Well, but the stock has finally arrived, so I think we've got 2 hours, so time is ticking. No, my modelling career is over before it started. A lot of you would have seen that I decided to go off social media at the end of the long weekend. I just had enough, but I went to the gym and had a good chat with the girls about it, and they just always make me feel so much better.
I feel like you need a cuddle.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I love your white hat.
Thank you. What'll be the best?
Makes me want white.
I haven't been on Snap. I don't know what's going on. I just got messages this morning from girls.
You're like, you're
And
out
they're
of the
like,
loop.
tell Ashley that we love her.
Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
like, what's happening? Tell me.
Oh, just yesterday I posted a Snapchat. Taj was wearing this hat.
Yeah.
And I said, I lost it at Pacific Fair. If anyone finds it, like, you know, give it back to me. if anyone knows the brand of it, let me know because I'll just buy another one. And all these people started coming on my Instagram tagging this other company and then another company. And 2 companies were messaging me saying, it's our hat, give credit where it's due, can't believe you haven't tagged us. What? Like, why would you not tag us, blah, blah, blah. Both of these companies were claiming it was their hat and I was like, I don't know whose bloody hat it is. I don't care, like, I don't want this drama on my page. So I just started deleting the comments and Hannah did as well. Because it was just like getting out of control. Girls getting angry at me and then going, how like shit are you for not supporting local businesses with this hat company? Like you should be going back on and giving them a shout out. And it was getting intense. I was like,
you asked her it was from because you lost it.
and then this girl was like, you used to sell these on Peanut and Squeak. You're so fucking dumb. Like, yeah, how could you forget that you used to sell them? And I was like, well,
That was like 2-3 years ago.
for starters, Gretty was doing the site. I was like involved, but I was running a gym and doing my other stuff. Like Gretty was the one that was taking the brands on and doing the work, so I don't really remember. Secondly, I get sent passes all day, every day. And thirdly, that was so long ago. Like, I don't remember. Obviously, I figured out who it was from, and she then posts a photo of Taj. I was like, don't use my son's photos, and put those laughing emojis. Yeah, and then there was like over 100 comments from all these women just being like, she's a fucking liar, she's so dumb. Can't believe she didn't credit you. Like, I'll be unfollowing her and supporting you. Like, her true colours are showing. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is over a hat. Like,
Did she tag you?
are you kidding? No, I ended up blocking her. But she was just like Ashy and Taj rocking the brand. I won't say who it was. And then all the there was like 10 laughing emojis. So,
This is ridiculous.
so yeah.
So mean.
So Nat was like on there just blocking everyone that was commenting on hers, just blocking them because she's like, I don't want these girls even to be able to have access to you.
What are people doing on their long Easter weekend?
I know.
To be like so caught up in
Yeah.
that. That's
Then I like turned off all my comments because I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, I just can't deal. Like every day I have to deal with it, and I know it's a part of putting myself out there. But I was like, no wonder people like don't do what I do. No wonder they
100%.
only show their highlight reel because the more raw and real you are, the more shit you pop. Like
all you said was, I've lost the hat.
if I knew the brand, I wouldn't have asked. Like, if everyone knows where it's from. I was like, honestly didn't remember it, so I couldn't give credit. And even so,
And you shouldn't
I don't have to post and tag everyone.
My makeup is from this person, my hair is done by this person,
You're a horrible person. You didn't credit your hair tie. Like,
I get sent so many passes, I can't tag everyone. Like, I do support businesses when I can, but I can't do it for everyone.
it would make you want to just shrink back and be like, this is my world now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not going
was
to
like,
show you anything.
literally, I just want to like stop posting on Snapchat. Just focus on my squad, and I can't. Like,
Makes you feel good. Like,
yeah, I have to stay the same because it's only a small percentage, but just because it's every day, sometimes it feels like the whole world. I'm like, oh.
if you're already feeling like a bit like shit, or you're not, you might be having a bad day anyway. I don't know if you were, but if you are, then it's just like 10 times worse.
I just couldn't believe it was all over a hat.
that's disgusting.
And then like to post photos of Taj, I'm like, don't bring my kid into it. Like, post a photo of my head if you want, but don't put Taj on there with laughing emojis. It's like, it's not cool.
Yeah, alright, let's let go of all that and then we'll start training fresh.
So I figured, look, 500 metre row, get your heart rate up, and then clear your mind. And then just squats and deadlifts.
Big Easter, we had people visiting us, so it was really nice. I'm sorry, babe. But I didn't eat lots. I ate more savoury. My Easter snack, dark chocolate. I love some dark chocolate.
Yeah.
We're in matching navy. And I went for a walk with Gretty this morning, both in navy. I was like, how do we wear the same every day? Yesterday we wore the same playsuit. I was like, oh my god. I love the navy.
Get 300 metres, 300 metres, alright?
Okay. Just waiting for it to speed up. I don't really want to run. Not Nikki Webster. I'm just trying to.
Chocolate, no.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you guys set up that stuff.
Post-Easter torture for the girls.
Yes, yeah, pretty much just to makeup or try and counter anything they've done, which is near impossible because you can't really out-train it, but we're going to give it a good crack today.
First finished. Please, you started way before me. Push it out, you got this, babe. You're such a little shit. Sweaty, tough, burning. It's so good. See? Yeah, that's where I sweat the most.
Same thing again.
Wipe my sweat on the back of your neck.
Animals. Just absolute animals. But yeah, someone's not wearing deodorant. It's so feral. Two. Yeah, good job. That's right.
See you later this afternoon. I'll see you later. Enjoy breakfast. FOMO. Enjoy. Bye. See you later.
How often do you let yourself rest? In this day and age where we spend so much of our time glorifying busy and wearing stress like a badge of honour, so many of us have forgotten the importance that rest, recovery and sleep plays in our well-being every single day. You also don't need to work yourself into the ground to deserve your rest. If you want your body and mind to perform at their best, then you need to prioritise sleep and relaxation before your body takes over and forces you to slow down. Sleep is where all of the magic happens, detoxification work and almost all of its repair work. If you want to work towards weight loss, then sleep needs to be right up there on your list of priorities. If you want to feel happy, calm and balanced, then you need to give your brain and body a chance to replenish and rebalance all of its hormones so that you have the ability to feel the way that you want to feel throughout your day. It's not just important for us, it's so important for our families too. And starting a nurturing love affair with sleep can and ideally should begin from birth. If anyone's been around a tired baby, you know that it's not fun. They struggle, they cry, and that's often just the tip of the iceberg. Knowing all we know, it's important we do what we can as mature and well-educated adults to support our families in establishing and respecting their own sleep cycles. And it's something that I'm so grateful we did with Taj. Nothing is more important than taking care of your health, mind, body and spirit. No deadline, no social event, no hectic schedule, just nothing. Say yes to you and doing what you need to secure those beautiful hours of sleep, and no to the things that are going to leave you maxed out, tapped out and strung out. The rest of the world can wait, but you and what your body needs can't.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of Raw. Please, as always, comment below with any feedback or questions that you have for me because I love interacting with all of you, and also I can feel a bit of hair on my face. Also jump over to my Instagram and Snapchat too because I love staying as connected as I can, but I also love hearing about what content you guys love, so I know that everything I'm doing is helping at least one person out there. As you would have seen on the episode, my very good friend Kylie has helped me so much with sleeping and with Taj,
And as you saw in the episode, I explained how important I think sleep is for our little young ones. And I know since I was pregnant and since I've had Taj, I've gained a massive following of mums who look up to me and who ask lots of questions. Not saying I'm the expert, but if I'm not the expert, I will go to the expert in whatever it is that I'm wanting to learn about. And Kylie has just been absolute savior. And this is a question that I get asked about all the time. How do you still work and be a mum? How do you sleep so well? Why does Taj go to sleep so good? He's always happy. He eats so well. His teething's been so good. And I honestly believe that it's because he's such a good sleeper, but I don't think it's naturally. I think it's because I've taught him through Kylie's program. So after speaking at Kylie's event, I asked if I could grab a discount code from her to help all of my fellow mums. So she's given a massive 20% off all of her sleeping programs, and it starts from maternity right up to 30 months. And she's recently just brought out another program, which I haven't actually sunk my teeth into yet, but I'm super excited because I'm at that stage. It's called the Toddler Life, and it's all about helping to understand your toddler, because they're crazy. Every single day they throw you a new challenge, a new curveball, and they're developing so much and they're having tantrums, and some of them bite and go through so many different stages. So she's covering all of that, and I can't wait to learn more about that. So it's 20% off everything on her website, which is just amazing. So take advantage. Ashy20 is the code. And if you have any questions about how I coped with her programs or what I thought of them, anything like that, please jump over to my Instagram. I'll be more than happy to answer and help you through it, because I know it's so much easier to ask someone that's actually gone through it. So I'll be more than happy to help you all. But anyways, thanks for watching again. Give this a big thumbs up because it really helps my channel, and I will see you guys next episode. Bye.